Hello there, welcome to Book Positive. This is Vinod Narayan. Thanks for tuning in. Book Positive is a division of Pen Positive, and here I make videos about books. And today I have an interesting book, Madonna. It's the life of Madonna, a rebel life. Growing up in 80s, I did not really listen to a lot of Madonna songs. But there were a lot of Madonna songs that I did not listen to, but I've heard people listen to, and it was a big craze as I grew up. So I really don't know what Madonna's songs mean to people. But this book really opened my perspectives, my knowledge, my understanding to an era where Madonna sang and what Madonna meant to a lot of people who were growing up at that time. What the icon she was. Because unless I did not live in the US at that time, I was in India. Not that people in India did not listen to Madonna. I was not into, as we call it, Western music. So the only English songs that I knew were Jim Reeves and Tom Jones. That also from the cassettes that my dad had. I personally think that I've only bought one cassette with English songs, which was Billy Joel's song, and also I think I had one Tracy Chapman and one Michael Bolton. So that's pretty much all the English song cassettes that I had. So I listened to and understood more about music, Western music, much later in my life. But even then, by that time, I'd not really tried to pursue understanding who Madonna was and what Madonna's influence had been and everything. So this book for me, everything I read in the book was pretty much new to me, and that's an interesting thing. I was not reading something that I already knew. Madonna's involvement during the AIDS epidemic and how she brought in her programs. She was kind of an icon. She made girls, teenage girls, be more open about what they want in life. Yes, it was a rebel life. And when I was reading the book, I was looking at the various relationships she had. I was reading about it. When I was in India, I didn't even know about Sean Penn. So I knew about Madonna, but I had not seen any movies of Sean Penn. So I didn't even know that Sean Penn and Madonna were married at one time. So now there might be people who are Madonna fans and who know about a lot about history of music and movies think that this guy is really stupid. But I'm just being honest, I did not know. So maybe that's the reason. And I did not read the book, I listened to the book. It's a 700-page book, I think. So I don't have the patience to go through 700-page book. But I listened to the audiobook, and the narration was pretty good, and I was able to get through that 43 hours of audiobook without any problem. So I think if you are not much into reading the book, I would definitely recommend you to go to the audiobook and read. And this book also gave me, it actually, I wanted to read more about who Madonna is. And interestingly, after I finished listening to the book, and a few weeks after that, I think, go to the office and I meet one of my colleagues, and the colleague says, "You know what? I was at the Madonna concert yesterday." And I said, "It's a coincidence. I didn't even know that Madonna was coming in town, and I would have gone. I would have definitely gone and watched the show because I had read the book. I had listened to the book, but I missed that opportunity. Maybe next time, definitely, because I still remember. I told you that the only cassette that I had was Tom Jones songs, and when Tom Jones came to San Francisco for his 50th performance anniversary, I went there. I watched, and it was an amazing experience. I'm not much of a concert person, but still. So even if you are into music or you're not into music, you like Madonna, you don't like Madonna, I think the book is something that will take you to the history of music, history of Madonna's music, and the way what happened in the world when Madonna became the kind of diva she is. So, starting with the initial songs that she sang, how she built up her career, and how she became an activist, a kind of a vocal person for causes that she considered were important to her. I think it's an extraordinary life. It's a rebel life. And I think this book, Madonna, definitely takes us through that life and times, which I think, even if you're not a music lover, as an individual, we live during the time of Madonna. And I think that's an important thing, and I think it's important to know what that really meant and what Madonna really means to a lot of people out there. You guys take care. I'll come with some other movie. Other book next time. Thank you.